Hello, I'm Kaushal, and today I'm going to walk you through my project, which is ProjectFlow. ProjectFlow is a full stack production grade project management platform, which is a Jira style tool where teams organize work on real time Kanban boards. When one team member moves a task, everyone viewing the project sees the change instantly over WebSocket, which involves no refresh, no polling. The platform includes JWT authentication with role based access control. The roles include admin, manager, and member. It has team scope projects, sequential task numbering with auto-generated project keys, and a complete activity audit trail with Swagger API documentation. The entire stack runs in 3 Docker container with a single command. So the key feature includes the authentication and role-based access control, which involves access plus refresh tokens with different roles, as I mentioned before. This is enforced server side. There's a real-time Kanban board which has various status columns, and there's a drag and drop board feature as well. So there's like feature to create team project and teams as well, and the whole setup is containerized in Docker. I'll go through system architecture. This is the image for the system architecture. It has 3 containers orchestrated by Docker Compose. The Next.js frontend talks to the FastAPI backend over REST API, and this is done for CRUD operations and holds a persistent WebSocket connection per project for live updates. The backend persists all state to the PostgreSQL, as you can see through SQLAlchemy, with Alembic managing migrations. When any client mutates a task, the backend broadcasts the event to every WebSocket subscriber of that project, which is what makes the demo work. I'll go through the demo. For the demo, I'll create 2 accounts, one for the manager and the other for a member. So this is the front end, and there's an email ID, password, input box, and a sign in button, and a create one new account as well. So I'll just create a new one. For the name, I'll give it as Alex M, and email ID service test.com, and the role for this will be a manager. So the account is created for a manager. As you can see, this is the dashboard for the manager. There's a create project button for the manager where managers can just create project. So for the demo, I'll just name the project as mobile app launch, and the description as tracking all tasks for the Q3 file release. I'll hit on create project. So the project has been created, and as you can see, there's like members which I can add to this project. So I'll open another tab, 3,000, and I'll just create another account for a member. I'll hit on create, and right now this is the dashboard for a member. Here I cannot add or create any, like I cannot create any projects because member doesn't have that access. So from the LSS account, I'll just add another member, which is Bob, to this project. So refresh this got logged in into Bob, so I'll just have to open a new browser. How to log in as Alice. Okay. So this is our project, and in this I can add Bob as a member. So right now Bob has been added to the project. You can see on the right hand side of the screen that Bob has been added to this project. So let me add the first task, and every task gets its priority from low to critical, and every task gets an optional assignee as well, and also a due date. So I'll create 4 tasks quickly. I'll just leave it as blank and design login screen, which is high priority, and the assignee is Bob here. Then another one, setup CI/CD pipeline, which is critical, and the assignee is Alice. Next one is write API docs, and this has medium, and assignee is Bob again. And I'll just add one more task, which is fix crash on startup, and it is critical, and I'll just keep it unassigned. So as you can see, these tasks are automatically numbered sequentially, like ML1, ML2, ML3, and 4. The task number never changes even if other tasks are deleted. Now, like, this is the right hand side, which is the Bob's dashboard or the point of view. I'll just click on the project. As you can see, the 4 tickets are available for the Bob to view as well. So this is where it gets interesting, that like both Alice and Bob are viewing the same board simultaneously, and you can see the live indicator, which is on the top here for both of them. So that means the WebSocket connection is active, and like I'll just move any card to in progress, like this thing. So as you can see on the Bob screen, that card appeared in his board, and just it appeared to be moving from to do to progress. I'll just zoom this out so that it's visible. So any team member's action is instantly visible to everyone else in the project. So even Bob can move this, and I'll just put in review. Then you can see in the Alice's dashboard, it went in review as well. And this activity is logged here. Like, as you can see, Bob have moved fix crash up on start in the review back to do, and from to do in review. So every action is recorded in this activity log, a complete audit trail of who did what and when. The log shows the before and after for every change. So I'll just move this everything into review and everything into the done. This gets automatically updated, as you can see. And in case of members have restricted access. So Bob can move task and create task, but like he cannot create new projects. As you can see, Bob can create a task here. There's no like new project on Bob's dashboard. We'll just create some random task from the Bob's account as well. As you can see, verify app has been created in Bob's dashboard, and it's visible here in Alice's dashboard as well. So that was pretty much about the demo for this app. I would like to show you some documentations as well for the APIs. So the entire backend is documented, like every endpoint, request schema, and response model is available here, which is useful for integrating with other tools or building a mobile client. These are all the endpoints. You can just try this out as well and execute. This creates a new user. So ProjectFlow is built on FastAPI and PostgreSQL on the backend, and Next.js 14 on the front end, and WebSockets for real-time sync, with like 3 Docker containers. And that was pretty much about the project involving the WebSockets. Thank you. Thank you for your time.